Most people speak the moment they feel pressure. They explain themselves. They defend their tone. They fill the silence quickly. But there is a different kind of strength, the strength of staying still, of letting the moment pass without adding to it. Saying nothing is not emptiness. It is control. It is restraint. It is self-respect that does not need words to survive. The Stoic understands this. Not every moment requires a response. Some moments require presence, and silence is often the clearest form of it. Noise has become normal. We are surrounded by opinions, messages, reactions. There is always something demanding a reply, a comment that tries to provoke, a question that carries judgment, a moment that asks for performance. Most people answer out of habit. They speak to reduce discomfort. They speak to prove they are not weak. But the Stoic notices something. The urge to respond is rarely about truth. It is often about ego, and ego is loud. Silence is misunderstood because it cannot be measured. Words can be counted, arguments can be tracked, reputation can be managed. But silence offers no proof. It simply holds. In a world that rewards constant expression, silence looks like absence. But it is not absence. It is attention directed inward. It is energy kept close. The Stoic sees silence as a form of economy. He does not spend his mind on every moment. He keeps it for what matters. Every response shapes the mind. When you respond to everything, your mind becomes reactive. It learns to move on command. It becomes trained by external things. A notification, a tone, a look. Silence interrupts that training. It breaks the chain between stimulus and reaction. This is not passive, it is deliberate. The Stoic does not fall silent because he has nothing to say. He falls silent because he refuses to be controlled. Restraint is the quiet center of Stoic life. Not restraint that is tight and fearful, but restraint that is calm and stable. When pressure rises, the mind wants to release it through words, sarcasm, defense, explanation. Silence holds the pressure without leaking it outward. It does not deny emotion. It simply refuses to turn emotion into speech. This is where dignity lives, not in perfect calm, but in the ability to remain composed even when calm is not natural. There are conversations that do not deserve participation, not because others are beneath you, but because the exchange is not sincere. Some people speak to win, some speak to provoke, some speak to test your patience. Silence refuses the game. It does not argue for attention. It does not try to control how it is perceived. The Stoic is careful with his presence. If a moment is built on conflict, silence becomes a quiet exit. And leaving without words is sometimes the cleanest form of self-control. Saying nothing creates space. Space is where clarity grows. When you answer immediately, you may speak from irritation. You may speak from pride, from insecurity, from the need to be respected. Silence delays the moment. It allows the mind to settle. It lets emotion lose its grip. The Stoic trusts this delay because most impulses fade when they are not acted upon. What remains after silence is often smaller, but truer. Silence is also a form of listening, not only listening to others, but listening to yourself. When you do not speak, you notice your internal movement, the urge to correct, the urge to defend, the urge to prove something. These urges are revealing. They show where you are attached, where you are sensitive, where you are still seeking approval. The Stoic does not judge these discoveries. He observes them. An observation, practiced quietly, turns into freedom. Many people mistake silence for weakness because they associate strength with volume. They believe power must be visible, it must be demonstrated. But real strength is often invisible. It is the strength to remain calm without applause. It is the strength to be misunderstood without panic. Silence does not try to convince. It does not ask to be recognized. It remains. The Stoic knows that character is proven over time, not in quick arguments, and he does not sacrifice inner order for short-term validation. There is a quiet power in not explaining yourself, not because explanation is wrong, but because constant explanation is slavery. If you must always clarify, you become trapped by perception. You begin living for interpretation. The Stoic refuses this burden. He speaks when it is necessary, when truth serves something real. But he does not speak simply to soothe another person's uncertainty. Silence keeps his identity stable. It protects him from being pulled into endless defense. And that stability becomes a form of authority that does not demand words. Saying nothing is not coldness. It is often compassion for the mind. Some conflicts do not need fuel. Some emotions do not need to be amplified. Silence avoids escalation. It allows a situation to pass without becoming permanent. The Stoic is not trying to punish anyone. He is trying to remain clear. He is trying to keep his inner state from becoming corrupted by noise. And in doing so, he creates peace not only for himself, but for the moment itself. Silence also trains patience. Patience is a form of strength because it resists urgency. The modern world is built on urgency. Respond now. React now. Explain now. Silence weakens that command. It reminds the mind that not everything is an emergency, that not every discomfort is a threat. The Stoic becomes slower on purpose, not to delay life, but to live it with control. Because a mind that can pause is a mind that cannot be easily captured. Over time, this restraint becomes visible, not through speech, through presence. People feel it. They notice you are not quick to anger, not eager to argue, not desperate to be understood. Silence becomes a signature. It signals that you are governed by something internal, not by mood, not by reaction, not by the crowd. The Stoic does not use silence as a tactic. He uses it as alignment, a quiet way of staying true to himself in every situation. There will always be noise. There will always be someone asking for your reaction, trying to pull you into their urgency. But the Stoic remembers something simple. Your peace does not need to be explained. Your dignity does not need to be defended in every moment. Silence is not surrender. It is ownership, a calm decision to remain whole. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all, still, unresolved, and intact.